tell them we have swine flu? No?
Okay.
We can't?
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm Grace and this is
Ricardo?
and we are Grace and Ricardo.
You already said that. Okay, cut!
We're going to start a YouTube channel. I actually have been on YouTube, well, was on YouTube for a while, but I have abandoned it, and we have decided to start as a couple, uploading cool things for new parents and cool places to visit and cool things in general. And we thought that to introduce ourselves, or for you guys to get to know us better, we will start our first video off as a husband tag. But we will do it in a different way, more a couples tag. So we will both answer the questions of what the questions asks, right? Okay. So, are you ready, Ricardo?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, maybe we should introduce like where we're from,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So I'm Korean. I was born in Korea, and I moved to South Africa when I was 8, 9. Actually, Philippines first, and then South Africa. And he is from.
I'm from Brazil. I was born and raised here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boring
okay.
like that.
Yeah. And we've been married for 7 years, going on 8 in January. And we have a very cute little boy who you will probably get to meet in the future.
Yeah, he's 2 years and 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah, but we have flu, so he's with the in-laws. So we're
Yes.
scared that he will get our flu, which is quite serious type of flu.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, first question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Where do we meet?
We met the first time in South Africa, in a small town called Worcester. It's like about an hour and a half from Cape Town.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I mean that's the same answer, right? Where was our first date?
That's your answer. You answered that.
You answer.
I answer everything.
Yes. I'll just concur or disagree.
Okay, our first date.
He was like 2 hours late for our first
okay.
date.
Our first date as a couple. Okay.
Yeah.
We went to the beach at Camps Bay.
Yeah, and what happened that day? You were...
I was late because I didn't wake up. So a friend of mine came, knocked the door, said, "Dude, I think you're late for your first date." And so
Actually, that whole date was, I had a car that time and he didn't. And I invited him over to go to Cape Town, which was an hour and a half away. And I actually invited some other people too. Like, actually one more person, Jan, was who I invited. Hoping that we will have kind of like an intimate thing. And then he started inviting a lot of people. So the car actually, it was full by the time we left Cape Town. And he was like 2 hours late, and someone had to go call him because everyone was waiting for him and he didn't show. So I really thought he did not like me at that stage. Anyways, the third question. Where was our first kiss and how was it?
So our first kiss was by this trampoline.
Trampoline?
Yes. We were both laying down there, and then
looking at the sky,
looking
right?
at the sky. Yeah, it was dark at night. And then I thought that was gonna be a good and romantic moment for some reason. So I kissed her and yeah.
Yeah, that's where we had up. And how did you know that I was the one?
I think after we started dating and I was in South Africa and I was not I didn't want to date someone just because I wanted to just put someone, I don't know, be with someone just for that moment. So I think we started dating and then I realized that I would have to make a big step and move, or you know, like we would get married eventually. And so I realized that Grace was a person that would fit in everything I was looking for in a girl, and she was always very careful with everything, very romantic, and she has a beautiful heart. So I decided to give a try and stay longer in South Africa because of her.
Yeah. For me was actually the first time I saw him smile. I didn't know his name. I didn't know about him. And on my Facebook, I just posted, "Okay, I'm going to marry a Brazilian," but as a joke. And all my friends, they commented something funny, and because that time I didn't want to get married. And I don't know, I think there was like a thought that just ran past my head that said like, he's your husband. And it was really crazy because I don't believe in that whole, okay, God told you to marry that person kind of thing. So I just kind of put it on the back burner for a while, and I didn't think much of it. I mean, we kissed, and it took him like a month to ask me out actually, right? So I wasn't actually sure. I didn't get into the relationship thinking like in the long run are we going to get married, but it did escalate quite quickly, right? Next one. What was your first impression of me?
That she was very smart and she was.
I was smart.
Yeah, yeah, because she's a teacher, so. And
Oh.
I was in class and then she was teaching, so I was like, wow, this girl is smart. I mean, she should be smart to be there, right? But that she was a very outgoing person. Like she's not scared of people. She's not scared of any situation. So, yeah, that was I think the first impression.
Mine was that you were very good looking, and you're really friendly with girls. I don't know if I like that or not, but you were super friendly. That's
With
what I
everyone.
thought. Yeah, with everyone. I think one thing you need to know, we met at this place called YM, and actually where I stay was also a YM base, but it was very far from where he stayed, and for some reason, like for a semester, we didn't have enough students in the English school, and I was the one of the heads in the English school, so I decided to volunteer at where he was. And they didn't need me for a lot of things, but they needed a substitute teacher because his teacher was sick, kinda. And so
Hangover.
yeah, so I substituted his class for like two
3
classes.
times.
Yeah, 2-3 times. So that's actually how we got to meet each other. When did you meet the family? I met your mom first, right? Before you met my parents.
No,
No?
no.
Because when you visited me, my parents were in Korea.
But the second time I came to visit you, I went to fetch your parents by the airport.
Ah, yes, and you were
Yeah.
late there too.
No, I?
Yeah, your flight, you missed your flight from
But
Cape
it
Town.
was my fault.
Yes, you overslept.
No way.
Yes.
No, it's okay, whatever.
That
Next
was
question.
the first time meeting
Next
the parents.
question.
I met your parents because they came for holiday,
Yeah,
right?
they came for holiday.
To visit you.
Yeah.
And I met them briefly at the airport. That was the first time. Okay, when was our first road trip? Cape Town again,
Yeah,
right?
Cape Town.
But this time without anyone else.
Yeah, and I was not late.
Yes, and he was not late. We had a sushi by the beach.
Yeah, we had
remember?
sushi by the beach, and then
Yeah.
this whale came and was
Which
very,
I
very cool.
prepared because
No,
I was
you didn't prepare. We went to buy at the supermarket.
Who paid for it?
You paid.
Yes.
But we bought at the supermarket. I mean, you bought.
Yeah.
You chose all the things, but I was there.
Okay. If you say so. He was a student and I
Yes,
was a
yes.
teacher, guys. So, okay. What was the first thing you noticed about me? I told you his smile. It's a killer. He has a killer
I think
smile.
her eyes and her smile also.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to say something else?
But I can't say.
Just say it.
No, I can't.
Just say it. Come on.
Okay, next question.
Just say it. You have to be honest.
Her body.
Her
Her body. Her body
body.
was.
I was much thinner, guys. So okay. Who said I love you first, and where was it?
She said I love you first, but she said in Korean.
Ah,
So
yes.
she thought I wouldn't understand. And for some reason I don't speak and I didn't speak back then Korean. but I knew what she was saying. Like,
Yeah, I said first. It was
It
the
was-
first time ever that I said I love you to a guy first. Ever.
it was by her house in
Yeah.
South Africa.
And he said I love you that day too, right?
Yeah.
At McDonald's.
Yeah.
And I thought he was saying something else, which was not I love you. So I said like, it sounds like ba ba ba, and then he's like, that's I love you. I'm like, oh, sorry. Okay, next question. What's my job?
So she's academic manager. She's an English teacher, and yeah,
That's mainly
Yeah.
what how we pay our bills.
Yeah.
And Ricardo, he's an entrepreneur. He has his own light shop. It's kind of like a family business, but his partner, and they sell like light features and they do projects, things like that. That's what he does. Okay, who wears the pants in the relationship? I think with like little things I do, but with the big things Ricardo does, like moving to a different country or I don't know, like I think big things he does. I think I don't have the guts to make the big decisions, and he has too much guts to make the big decisions. But with little things he's very indecisive, or he
Yeah.
doesn't care.
I don't care.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yep. Okay. If I'm watching TV, what am I watching?
YouTube.
YouTube? Lately, I don't watch a lot of YouTube, do I?
Yeah, I think so. YouTube or maybe
Yeah.
Korean drama.
Ricardo will be watching off channel or documentary or news or yeah, he's smart like that. We are very different. If we are out to eat, what kind of dressing do I get on my salad? He will not eat salad.
But if I do, I put more dressing than the salad.
Yes, definitely. He will order like what do you call it, croutons?
Yeah, a lot of croutons, a
And
lot of...
so meat pieces, right? And me?
I think, I don't know.
Like any creamy salad
Yeah, any
dressing,
cream,
I
yeah.
think, yeah. What drink do I order when we go out to eat?
Coke.
Zero.
Coke.
Coke?
Coke, but sometimes Coke Zero.
I think mostly
Lately, Coke Zero.
Really?
Yeah.
I order more Coke Zero than normal Coke, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. No? He will try to order Guarana, but most of the times he orders Coke or Guarana, one of those two. Okay, okay, if I were to collect, sorry, I'm skipping over a lot of things. Let's see. What is something you wish I wouldn't do?
Sometimes I wish you wouldn't worry too much about stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
About our
right?
future.
Yeah. And sometimes I wish you would worry a little bit. More. Like when our son is sick, he's always like, he'll be fine. And I'm freaking out. Or
Yeah.
when I'm sick, you'll be fine, but I'm freaking out. And I end up actually having pneumonia or swine flu. What is the one unique talent I have?
I don't have any...
Ricardo has a lot of talent.
No.
He does. He's very creative. I think with everything, like he sees positive things in everything around him.
But that's not a talent.
It is a talent too.
Yeah.
I think like you need talent to identify positive things. Definitely. He's very good with actually like he's the only guy that has verbally fought me and kind of won. He's very argumentative when he wants to be.
That's a talent.
Yeah, that's a talent. I mean, he's in sales, so maybe, and he studied law, so I suppose. And he knows a lot, like he absorbs information so quickly, and I think he's linguistically talented naturally because he picked up English really quickly. And even Korean, I've never taught him, but he knows things that I say and he just repeats them, and he's really good linguistically.
Grace is very patient with teaching. She's very patient to sit you down and explain how things work, or like how you should do something. I think that's a talent, to be like a teacher for a foreigner person, and you know, like I mean, like everything she tries to do, she does very well, to a level of like being professional. I'm gonna start sewing, and then she starts sewing like 2-3 weeks a month. She's doing amazing things. I'm gonna start baking, and she's baked like the best cakes I ever ate.
So, that's everything.
Yeah.
Is there some other information you would like to tell our viewers?
No.
No? Okay. Bye, guys.
See you. Bye.